Libra, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here, if I can get the cards up, with a Celtic cross. I'm going to do some clarifying and pull an oracle card at the end. So let's find out about your present energy, Libra. Let's find out what's crossing you. Okay. Let's find out what you need to focus on. Let's find out about your past. Tell me about your strengths. Tell me about your near future. Okay. What else? What's influencing the situation for Libra? What else does Libra need to know? Tell me about the hopes or fears. Okay. So tell me about the potential outcome for Libra. Actually, these both wanted to come out. Okay. So right away, I see you sitting in this energy of teamwork, partnership, some sort of collaboration with somebody. But at the same time, you're in this energy of wanting to hold on to whatever it is that you have. So there's some sort of fear here about losing a piece of yourself. And it's probably something that you've done many times in the past, in past relationships, where you've compromised a little bit more than what you were willing to give. And it puts you in this bad space. And it was almost like you compromised so much of yourself in the past and those relationships didn't work out. So why would I think differently this time? So I'm going to hold on to me and what I want and see what happens. And what you're actually being encouraged to do is to focus on this relationship. I mean, the choice is yours here with the Lover's card on what it is that you do, but you are being encouraged to give this person a chance. I do see in the past that there was love here. I'll have to do a little bit of clarifying because I'm not picking up whether or not this is the current person or this is a new person. Very interesting to me is that I'm seeing Temperance here in reverse. So your strength is really not taking anything at face value. I'm looking here at your near future and we have the Two of Wands in reverse, which tells me that you're kind of in this period of indecision, because in the upright, this is making a decision. And so in the reverse, this is not making a decision. So you do have this choice up here with the Lovers, and you're really trying to figure out exactly which way you want to go. You have this concern about being disappointed when it comes to love. I don't know if you can see all the detail in the picture, but the person is so focused on the 3 cups that have fallen over that he doesn't even see the 2 cups behind him that are still standing and full. To me, this is always the card of perception. That when you look at one thing and you don't see the big picture, you are very limited to what it is that you're looking at, and you're not able to see the whole picture. And that's actually coming through here in a minute, and I'll explain that. But right now, what I'm seeing and what else you need to know, we have the Nine of Wands in reverse, which tells me that it's a combination of you, and I'm also getting it from the other person, that you're both putting your guard down, that you're going to stop being so defensive. And when I talked about perception, it was really, and it's all about illusion. And so kind of similar to what I was saying before about how you kind of compromise a little bit too much in relationships, you do have this concern that that could happen again. This is all an illusion, though. This relationship and the potential for it to sour doesn't have to be that way. You do have the choice to invest in it and to put the energy into it. I see a couple of things here happening, and it really is actually very positive. So with the Six of Swords in reverse, with the Page of Swords, which tells me that you're actually going to have a conversation with this person about just what it is that you're thinking, what it is that you're feeling, and just in general, putting everything out on the table, how you're afraid of losing a piece of yourself with this person. But with the Six of Swords in reverse, that actually tells me that you're going to stay in the relationship, that you're not looking to move away from it. You're going to have this conversation with the intent to work on it and to move forward with it. And here at the bottom of the deck is the Chariot. So this is definitely being successful and going after what you want. I mean, the Chariot gets to where it gets because it fights for it. It's not something that is expected. It's something that's earned. So let's start some clarifying, and let's begin with the Three of Pentacles here for Libra. So, interesting. Let me get one on the Four of Pentacles. Okay. Very interesting energy that I have picked up from here. So we have the Three of Pentacles and we have the Four of Pentacles, which does talk about a partnership here. And then, like I was saying, you are afraid of losing yourself in the mix. I do see the Empress card here in reverse. And normally this would represent some sort of abundance, kind of a giving of yourself. But it's very interesting because it's complementing the Four of Pentacles, not the Three of Pentacles, which is where I pulled it. But these two feel very similar in energy, where you're not really willing to give a whole piece of yourself until you know that the relationship is stable. And that's exactly what this is. This is, if this relationship moves forward, if you make the decision to stay within the relationship and have that conversation here, there is the potential for it to be a very solid partnership. I'm seeing that with the Three of Pentacles, and I'm also seeing that here with the Four of Wands. So there is something here to this relationship as far as having the potential, but then making the decision to stay in the relationship. So tell me about the Lovers card here for Libra. So I got the Three of Cups in reverse. So this person, there's a couple things happening here. So this is somebody that you've known for a little while, didn't date, maybe acquaintances, maybe friends, maybe in the same social circle. Or the other thing that's playing through my mind is that friends have been interfering in your relationships. There is somebody in your life that has been giving you really bad advice when it comes to your love life, and you're being encouraged to ignore that because that person is not you, not living your life, and not going through with your life with your experiences. Tell me about this Ten of Pentacles, or the Ten of Cups in reverse. How about the Ten of Cups in the past? I'm staring at the card. Yeah. In the past, and this is coming through as a different relationship, you definitely saw some happiness here in your past relationships. But again, this was something where you were giving more of yourself than what really the other person was putting into it, which is why I'm seeing a lot of this collaboration and kind of partnership come through in the present energy. This person's very different than the people you have dated from the past. But with this Ten of Cups came a lot of challenges and obstacles, because it was almost like you had to really work to keep the relationships going, and it wasn't actually worth it. So the Temperance in reverse here. Interesting. So up here, I had the Empress in reverse. This is really the minor arcana for the Empress here with the Nine of Pentacles. And she also came out in reverse, but I also have the Judgment card, which is decisions. This whole reading so far is about decisions, making a decision with this person. What is it that you want to do? Are you seeing things the right way? Are you getting the big picture here? Very interesting. It's very interesting. You're doing a lot of soul searching. So tell me about this Two of Wands. So I got the Five of Cups here in reverse, and it came out again, or I'm sorry, I got it in the upright. Can't speak. It came out in reverse here. So when it comes to this is really, like over here where I was talking about perception, this card always reminds me of the Hermit. This person reminds me so much of the Hermit, because this person really has to take that step back and analyze the situation for what it is. This is not somebody who should be taking things at face value, which you're not down here. That is one of your strengths. But you need to change your perception before you make any decisions. You need to understand the bigger picture here. And I'm seeing that with the Moon card too. So tell me about the Five of Cups in the upright. Okay. This is again about choices. So clarifying it is the Seven of Cups, but it's in reverse, which tells me that you're not open to choices. Now, what those choices mean exactly, I'm seeing it as making a decision whether or not you want to be with this person, whether or not you want to be in a relationship, what kind of relationship are you looking for, what's the level of commitment, that type. I'm not seeing options as far as other people, although that could be the case. So tell me about the Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so you're putting your guard down, but there is some sort of fear here that you're not going to get your wishes fulfilled. I'm going to pull one more on that. Tell me about the Nine of Cups in reverse. Page of Wands in reverse. So what I'm getting here, besides the synchronicity, because you have a lot of the same cards and the same energy coming out multiple times, is you have these expectations when you go into a relationship. And a lot of times these expectations cause more heartbreak than anything else, because you expect a certain outcome and it doesn't happen, and you really feel very disappointed and let down by the entire situation. And it's almost like you're willing to release those expectations of yourself in this relationship and of the other person specifically. And by doing that, it actually kind of helps you make this decision that you're really struggling to make. Tell me about the Moon card here. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is in your hope or fear position, and you do have this fear that you're not seeing the full picture here. And that this person, when all is said and done, isn't going to want to put the effort and energy into learning you, growing this relationship, that type of energy. But there is going to be this communication. I'm getting you in this kind of teetering energy of, do I stay, do I go, and which path do I go down? Really just analyzing the whole situation, because I am picking up the Hermit energy, even though the Hermit isn't here on the spread. I am getting the Queen of Wands. So Page of Swords, Queen of Wands in the upright tells me that when you have this conversation with this person, this is actually going to be a very positive conversation where you're going to make the decision to stay, and you're going to make the decision to really... So the Queen of Wands is very action oriented. So I see this as you putting in the effort and energy and investment into the relationship and the passion, and letting it develop as just naturally, just whatever happens, happens, not putting any kind of expectations or a timeline on it, really. So I'm going to go ahead and pull. I am going to tell you that this new person, this person that you're dealing with right now, is much more balanced than the person from the past here with the Justice card. So I'm going to go ahead and pull an Oracle card. Tell me, what else does Libra need to know? Grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. I'm going to see if there's anything else because there was another one that was sticking out here. This one is very fitting. Surrendering to the journey, release control. Yeah, it's time to let those expectations go. So Libra, that was your reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.